begin your voyage stranded on a small 2x2 raft, clutching a plastic hook like it's your lifeline, which frankly, it is at this point. I spent my first hours in Raft fighting to move ahead, fishing trash from the waves with starvation and dehydration looming overhead like some storm cloud. Armed with only the most primitive tools, I felt more like a desperate castaway than any kind of survivor. Stressful? Absolutely, for what is a survival game without a little nuance? But necessity is the mother of invention. And soon enough, my floating scrap pile began to evolve. Using salvage junk, I expanded my raft and crafted crucial survival items which marked the beginning of my transformation from aimless wanderer to young pioneer. From fighting various animals with spears and bows, digging on abandoned islands, or purchasing items from desolate shops in the middle of nowhere, Raft has many implementations that slowly draw the player in, allowing us to appreciate the game as we delve further into it. In the sense that you will always need crafting materials to progress, makes this game particularly grindy and substantially better with friends. I would say half of the game is just obtaining food and water, and the other half is a healthy mixture of building, exploration, and puzzles. I wanted to play this game as organically as possible, attempting to achieve the intended experience rather than the expected one from someone else's lens. So this was a refreshing framework to abide by through the course of playing the game. It almost felt nostalgic for back in the day where you had limited information about a game before purchasing it, and you kind of just hoped it wasn't completely shitty when you got home to play it. Anyways, I digress. As the game moved along, my raft morphed into a slightly more sophisticated vessel. Crafting became less about frantic survival and more about strategic development. The ocean of debris wasn't just an endless treadmill of trash, it was my pinnacle of creation. Each piece I hauled in could have been the next key component to my big upgrade. With the addition of automated nets, a steering wheel, and a wood-burning engine, my gameplay evolved dramatically. No longer bound to constantly adjusting sails or crafting disposable anchors and paddles, I can now focus on exploring the vast oceanic expanses. Before you can begin the actual story to Raft, you'll need to craft a receiver, where you'll be able to receive broadcast transmissions and pinpoint the origin of their frequencies. Following these radio signals to dilapidated towers and abandoned outposts, I uncovered clues that pointed me towards the next fragment of this aquatic world story. Each new formation brought me closer to understanding the succession of events that occurred in this crafted tale of apocalypse and survival. These major locations weren't just stops for supplies. They were chapters in a story, complete with puzzles to solve and relics to collect. Discovering each new location was like turning a page in a gripping novel, where I was both the protagonist and the reader. This game cleverly balances the tension of survival with the thrill of discovery and progress. What began as a struggle for survival in a desolate world blossomed into a rich, engaging adventure that was hard to step away from. The more I played, the more my raft felt like home. A chaotic, floating junkyard that somehow kept me safe from the dangers all around. Raft isn't just about staying alive, it's about building, discovering, and overcoming. A truly rewarding journey that's as much about crafting your story as it is about surviving the next storm. This game lingered in the depths of my Steam wishlist since the early access launch in 2018, and overall I'm glad that I took the time to check it out. And lastly, here's my raft at the end of my initial playthrough. After finishing the game, I went into creative mode and tried to design a galleon modeled from Sea of Thieves. Although this style of raft is completely sustainable, there's something about the madness and clutter of the original raft that I loved way more.
Oh shit. We're under attack. Back. Get back. Off. No! No! He destroyed the boat!
If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the bell if you don't want to miss the next video drop. Thanks for watching.